Hello, welcome. Please take a seat next to me, and we'll go over the product that is the Ropvanic robot vacuum cleaner. See? We'll go over it together. Take a seat. Join me. It is the Ropvanic. It looks like this, and that's it. So let's open it up. I do like the fact that there's that handle there. Just carry in your box. You might keep the box if you think you'll use it again. Or you could just leave this lonely in a corner, never interact with it, and just let it do its thing. It's going to automatically vacuum my floor for me. Nice and clean for after you sit down. Before you sit down, I don't know how dirty you're going to be. But it'll be fine. It'll be nice and clean. In this box, it looks like this, with a protective cardboard layer in front of it. I'm throwing the box away. I'm throwing this away, which will actually recycle, not just throw away. You never do that. We have our product here. It looks like a black vacuum cleaner here. We have some paperwork. We tried to put that off until the last moment when we feel like we absolutely have no choice. App instructions. Now, if there's an app, I'm probably going to have to use it and look at the paperwork, but we'll save that for later. Here's the rest of it, all nice and wrapped up. So we're going to take off the wrapping. Let me just move back here. Just going to take this out. Show how quickly and easily to take out the wrapping. That's one. And we can take out the charging dock here. Looks like it's taped on the back. Just take the plastic off. Ooh. Looks like we may have a peel situation too. Here we go, ready? Nice. Throw that plastic bit to the side. And this is what we'll plug into the wall with the adapter here so that the vacuum can just automatically drive over and go dock itself. See? Charger. Has its own thing tied up. I'm going to untie this so that we can perhaps get an example of our vacuum friend docking itself. Won't that be nice? There we go. So, a few other things in the box, as you can see here, are the propellers. No, I'm kidding. These are the dusters that they spin around and they scoop up all the dirty bits into our vacuum. So we'll take a couple out and use them for later, because I believe this only needs 2 of them. Here's our mop. So this will actually take water from the container that's on the back of the vacuum here. This is filled with water. And this will mop your floor after it's vacuumed. I may not use the vacuum part. I'll just use it to show that this attaches just fine. And then here is a tool. It's got like some hooks on one side, and then a scooper, not a scooper, a floofer, a little brush thingy on the other. And then we also have our remote and our extra filter. And I can show you where the filter goes. So let's get that all set up. I might put some batteries into the remote here so we can see how that gets working. And we may have to read the paperwork in order to understand all these buttons. Or we can see what they do when we experiment. We could try that too. All right, I'll be right back. What I'm going to do is fill this sucker up with water, plug in my dock so we can see the dock itself, and yeah, and move all the extra cardboard to the side so our friend can take a nice little gander around our dirty carpet. See you in a bit. All right, I'm back. I have done my duty and plugged our dock into the wall so that the bot can dock itself. And what's next is that we put this container, which I've filled with water. Here, I might as well show it. So there's water in the lower chamber here. So the upper chamber here can vacuum up and store all the dirt in this compartment, while the mop end will have the water go through here, I believe, and onto this contraption, which is not a contraption. I mean, it is, but it's just a mop end. And that kind of plugs in with these holes here. Click. And now, when this is going all along that floor and stuff, and pushing I assume it'll get wet, but I'm not sure how the mechanism really works. Anyway, this is going to go back. It's going to click in like this. It's going to go kerchunk. Heck yeah. All right, and we can see the wheels are like springs. And they go up and down. But first things first, we have to take this foam bit off. So this comes out, and this is protecting the bumpers, because the way this navigates is it goes straight. It has a couple of cameras in here, 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 but it also has this bumper, so it can detect how much it's bumped into something, and then it can go around it. So I'll set that there, and I should be able to just press this on button. There's 3 buttons. It looks like on, connection, and charge or dock. So, oh, and before we do that, we can put our little brushes on. They go onto these connections here. Just pop right on. Click. Click. And then the other 2 can be the replacements. And then I'm going to press the on button, hold by holding it. There we go. I'm putting it down. Let's see what happens if we... Actually, let's press the remote, the dock button first. I want to see this dock itself. Come here. Okay, so I think it's detecting where the dock is right now. Super exciting. It's turning around. This is like its first steps in life, where I'm telling it to come on, you can do it. Go, go, go. Come on. I'm telling it to like go charge yourself so it'll have more life. You need to eat, small one. Seems to be having a bit of trouble moving. What's wrong? Do you have thingies in front of your cameras? I think it do. I think it do. I'm like taking off its little blinders right now. Give me that. All right, there we go. Will it find its home? Home, sweet home. Come on. You can do it. Behold, it has docked itself. All right. I'm going to go throw these out. You know, I never thought that doing product demos would make me feel like a dad, or like I have a cat, right? But this thing, you can do it. You can do it, little bot. All right. I think I might let that charge up for a bit, but I can still demonstrate the remote. So we have a few different buttons here. I'm not sure what they do. Fine, I'll take a look at the paperwork. Maintenance. Let's see. How to use your robot, how to start. Click, power on, power off. All right. Maintenance, replacing the brushes. Okay, it doesn't say much about the remote itself. Does it say what each button does? Okay, here we go. Sleep mode, or start from sleep mode, that's the on button. We have the button to go to recharge, that's the dock button. We have, you know, our manual controls. It's forward, right, left, down, or back, forward and back. Spot clean, this is like going around one spot and cleaning it. Then we have edge clean, like going around the edge of the room. Auto clean, which is just like going everywhere, bumping into things and cleaning. Suction adjust button, so like this one will get stronger and softer at sucking. And then the mopping water adjustment button, if we really want to be sopping wet. I'll take it off its dock in a bit, and then we can test how wet we can get. All right, time enough. Let's see. So the button turned to green, or the light turned green. Now I'm gonna put the dock to the side. Let's see if this thing will go wild by pressing let's press the auto button and have it start just automatically going. And away it goes. It's headed into some pillow at the corner. Oh, it turned. It hit a dark edge. Hard edge. There we go. We're turning around. We're turning around, we're like slowly amping along, and we're off to the races. It's heading towards me, a little bit off. Going behind me. Ooh, some wire. Oh, my hand. Got my hand. Aw, hey buddy. You gonna try to go over my arm? No? I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can get over my hand like that. It's struggling. This is so sweet. I feel like a dad. All right, go that way. I have a feeling that you may need to take off the obstacles from your floor. You should actually expect it to do much. It's like going at like a curve. So it's going around in sort of circles. It bumped into me again. Let's see spot clean. As soon as I lifted up, it beeped and stopped. So let's see spot clean. I'll click that. You don't have enough battery for this? Come on. Spot clean. There you go. I knew you could do it. So it's just gonna go around the same spot and suck that rug right up. Amazing. I think it's using its mop right now. So if I change the, let's change the speed. I don't hear any difference. But it looks like the way it's turning is by like raising or lowering one of the wheels. You saw the wheels were like springy earlier. I think that's what it is. I'm gonna switch to the next one. All right. So I've stopped it. I do want to check something. Yeah, so the mop did increase how much water it was using because I pressed that button. And you can see that it's wet here. It's been kind of mopping the carpet as I've been going around. It's a bit wet. I'm also curious to see how much it managed to vacuum up, if at all. That's an okay amount of, whoa! It spilled a little bit. That's an okay amount of dirt. I could have it go over the whole carpet and kind of just leave it alone. Like if I just press auto or the spiral, since I feel like if we're trying to go around the outside of the room, it might just run into all the things around the edge, like the box and stuff. So right now it's just going all the way straight to an edge. Then it's trying to find out how much sideways it can go. Now, I feel like this might do better on a hardwood floor just because it seems to be like not able to so well go at a straight line, and it has to like kind of feel it out, and it takes a little bit. It's not super smooth when it comes to making turns, right? Because it's like lifting itself up with one of its wheels, and that's the radius it can turn at. And then yeah, it couldn't get past some soft stuff like a pillow on the floor there. And now it's asking for help. All right, I'm coming. I'm gonna help it. It's like waddling. Like when it goes up and down on its wheels. It saw that. It does look as if some of the cameras have been covered a little bit by dirt. So I don't know if that's affecting how well it's able to see. The bumper should still, yeah, it did slow down before it hit the couch there. So I think it could see just fine. It's all over there. All right. So, final thoughts. It's not super intelligent. It doesn't work amazing on my carpet, but it does go around. It does follow the instructions. Let's put you back on spiral. It does what it's supposed to do, and it seems to be sucking pretty well. It goes to its dock pretty well. Where'd that go? There you are. It does that pretty well. So I think it'll do well with like hardwood floors and short carpets. Now the wheels are kind of pushing it up, so I'm not sure how it would do when it comes to like thicker carpets, especially with the suction. I think the suction might be enough because when I checked it had only gone for a few seconds and it had still gotten a good bit from the carpet. Sorry if you sat by next to me on the carpet, by the way, and got a butt full of dust. But hopefully now that'll be taken care of. I do trust it to kind of do its best, but I might have to move things off the floor, like all of my pillows and pillowcases and stuffed things that are strewn about everywhere, as you can see. Just in the corner there. Anyway, that's my thoughts on this one. It's kind of good when it's inconspicuous, like if I leave the dock in a corner and the bot can dock itself, and I can just let it do its thing and have it scheduled. Especially with the app, which you can download using this paperwork here. It has a bunch of extra options. I did go over those in a separate video, So if you want to check that out, but the options for this vacuum, leave it like pretty open to customizing it for a lot of different things. You can set it for its time, like coming out in the morning, coming out in the afternoon, when to go around. You could set a scene, all that jazz. So, see the other video there? I hope you've liked my florist spawn. It almost sounded like he was talking to me. Anyway, see? See? Oh, come on. I got that on camera. It just, like, whenever I try to do something, it'll beep and try to get my attention. I'm looking at you. I see you. I don't trust you yet. All right. See y'all next time. Peace.